It's just turned 2024, and here we are finding out the client list of Jeffrey Epstein. Jeffrey Epstein was a famous finance and probably most well-known offender in American history. He also, when he was sentenced to prison, he was unalived, and a lot of celebrities, a lot of well-known people have connections to him. Obviously, not every single one of them were involved in what was going on, disgustingly, on those islands. But recently, they were finally dropping the Epstein client list on who would fly out to these islands to do disgusting things. And some of the names have been revealed, some not too shocking, some other shocking, and there is still more people to be revealed. But today we're going to be talking about the main people who were mentioned in the most recent documents. Now, I can't show the documents because I'm not sure if I'm allowed to on YouTube, and I'd rather not, just in case if something is mentioned that might get this video. So the first person we're just going to talk about, which was the most obvious one, is Prince Andrew, otherwise known as the Duke of York here in the United Kingdom. He is probably the most well-known person to be confirmed who did stuff. He did a disastrous interview where he claimed he couldn't sweat, and he couldn't have been at the place because he was celebrating a birthday party at Pizza Hut or Pizza Express or something like that in America. Now I want to talk about probably the most shocking, at least to me, the most shocking reveal on these lists so far. Stephen Hawking. Yes, you heard that right. Stephen Hawking was apparently on the client list and was photographed at these parties, and apparently was involved in a underage something. I can't say the word because obviously YouTube policies, but let's just say what he was apparently involved with was absolutely disgusting, and I feel sorry for all the victims involved. This might be the biggest reveal because this person is mentioned over 130 or over 150 times. Former President Bill Clinton, who had numerous connections to Jeffrey Epstein, but also is probably one of the most well-known presidents in history, or one of the most remembered presidents in American history, whether it's for bad reasons or good. I'll be honest, I'm not too familiar with him, but I do know who he is, like the name. And he also has been previously accused of doing stuff where he cheated on his then wife, and that's where this famous clip came from.
But I want to say one thing to the American people. I want you to listen to me. I'm going to say this again. I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop your fucking lying.
Bill Clinton might be the worst person to come out of this because of how many times he is mentioned to have been to that island. And especially because of how powerful he was once when he was, the President of the United States. Probably one of the most powerful countries in the world. Honestly, obviously, everything that happened then, I'm glad it's all been exposed now, but this list should have been revealed years ago when everything went down. The fact that some of these people, some of these famous celebrities or whoever else is going to be on the list isn't going to be revealed is kind of troublesome troubling. It means some of these victims won't properly get justice, and I feel sorry for every victim that suffered on that bloody island. Obviously, some of these people are getting justice now, and hopefully will in the future once these celebrities get exposed. Obviously, we'll kind of wait and we'll need to see what happens after all these names get listed. Hopefully they get investigated, and hopefully if they have done what they've obviously been accused of on this client list, then they get arrested. Obviously, more names will a lot of names will be revealed in the next coming weeks, days, whatever. So obviously, as that comes out, I'll probably make more videos on the situation, maybe going more in depth on everything, and talk about name every single celebrity. Like, I haven't named every single celebrity that have been named, but I'm just doing the ones that I'm more familiar with and the ones that were the most shocking, most obvious, and more ones that are quite shocking. Anyway, that's been Joseph the World. Obviously, expect more videos in the future, but yeah, that's been. Make sure to continue watching, and yeah, I'll see you guys.